St. Lucia Kings strongman Darren Sammy have asked the fans and supporters of the St. Lucia Kings to fill his stadium in blue. Defending champion Guyana Amazon Warriors roll into town Thursday morning to take on host country, the St. Lucia Kings. I thought I said Zooks earlier, the Kings. Both teams have played 2 matches. Both teams have won 2 matches. While St. Lucia Kings are at the top of the table, the winner of tonight's match will be the clear leader after this evening game. It's the St. Lucia Kings versus the Guyana Amazon Warriors in a match where both teams have to bring their best. Hello everyone, welcome to the live watch-along of the 10th match of the 2024 Caribbean Premier League between the Kings and the Warriors. Earlier, the Warriors won the toss and asked the Kings to take first strike. It must be noted that on all 3 occasions that these two teams played last year, the team that chased won the match. The Kings playing 11 is Charles Duplessis, Rajapaksa, Akeem Agus, Ruston Chage, Tim Seifert, David Wees, Carrie Pierre, Matthew Ford, Alzari Joseph, and Noor Ahmed. While the Guyana Amazon Warriors playing 11 is Gerbas, Tim Robinson, who has replaced Saib Ayub in the Guyana Amazon Warriors squad. Gerbas will be leaving shortly and Tim Robinson will stay as covered for Gerbas. Right now, he's covering for Ayub, but Moin Ali is on his way to join the Guyana Amazon Warriors squad. So the team is Gerbas Robinson, Shea Ope, Shimranet Meyer, Azam Khan, Kima Paul, Dwayne Pretorius, Budakesh Moti, Juna Sinclair, Imran Tayer, and of course, Shamar Joseph. It's going to be a very, very enthralling match tonight. We have seen last night and also on Thursday night, there were exciting matches. Will this one again bring out the best in the Caribbean Premier League? Many have said that the CPL is far more exciting than the IPL. And I'm sure while the Guyana Amazon Warriors fans will be looking to come out of the disappointment of Suriname beating Guyana in the Nation League, the St. Lucia Kings will also want to maintain their unbeaten run in this tournament. It's going to be a epic battle tonight. Both teams are strong in batting. Both teams are strong in bowling. But as I said, will the toss be the determining factor tonight again? All 3 teams that chased last year won. I have not yet seen any image come up on the screen for the match. But if you are seeing it, is the stadium filled with blue? As Darren Sammy, the strongman of the St. Lucia Kings, and I use that word strongman because I don't know if he's the coach, the manager, the mentor, or the owner of the team. I really don't know. I really don't know. So I guess strongman is the right word because he's the man who does all the talking. I guess he's the head coach. But we look forward to a very, very exciting match tonight. Who are you picking to win this match? I know I have a poll up for that, but I'll come to it in the second part of the match. 64% of you thought that Guyana Amazon Warriors would have won the toss and bat. 64%. So right away, 64% of you got it wrong. I really hope that I'm really happy that you are here and have joined me on the Caribbean #1 cricket channel as we watch this match together and discussed it. I also appreciate those who are not able to watch the match but have tuned in for the live commentary as we keep you up to date with what's going on in the match. So this is Miss Levy. This look to Miss Levy is telling us that Guyana won the toss and bowl. Yes, they did. Mr. Casanova, well, there's a poll going on, and that poll is asking who's going to make the most runs in tonight's match. So in this innings, in the St. Lucia Kings innings. So there's a poll going on which is asking who's going to make the most runs in the St. Lucia Kings innings. And it's very interesting that the vast majority of you think that it will not be Charles, it will not be Duplessis, and it will not be Cypher. Whoa, I have Johnson Charles there twice. It should have been Cypher, you know. The second one should have been Tim Cypher. So forgive me, I made that mistake. It should be Johnson Charles, Flap Duplessis, and Tim Cypher. But it is what it is. You know, I can't do anything more about it. Maybe I should just end the poll, you know, because Johnson Charles have been selected. Johnson Charles is there twice, you know, and so I'm going to end the poll. Probably try to start it all over and see who and see what will happen. But Mr. Casanova, yes. So let me start the poll. Oh, let me just beg you a minute there. Let me start the poll. Who will make the most runs? The most runs for St. Lucia Kings. Will make the most runs for St. Lucia Kings. So let me put there Charles, Charles, Duplessis, Duplessi, and the third one was Cypher, Tim Cypher, Seifert. Seifert, is it? Sei. Duplessis have 2 S. Okay. All right. So there is it now. There is a proper poll. That's what I had a mistake on it. All right. So I'm here to take your comment. No, the match will start. I am having 6 here, so the match should have already started. I don't know why it have not yet started, but it should definitely have started. You know, but we have not seen it start as yet. I don't know what the delay is about because there's no rain. Kurt is saying, Mr. Carlton, what happened to Shepherd? Is he injured? I don't know. I do not know if he's injured. Oh, yes, he picked up an injury in the first match. You recall in the first match, he came off and was unable to bowl his final over, although he came back and batted. So he did get an injury in the first match, and it appears that he has not yet recovered. But it's very unfortunate for Shepherd. He bowled so well in those 2 matches for the West Indies against South Africa in those 3 matches, and then to come and pick up an injury just as he was doing that now. Jay, we have passed that long time, man. We have passed that long time. Mr. Cricket Forum, what happened to Beaton, the fast bowler? Is he done with cricket? He has been called for flinging again, you know. He has been called for throwing. And since that, I have not heard anything about him. He's probably in England working on it. Hope that he comes back. Many persons think that he should take up batting instead of bowling because he have been called so often now for throwing. And so he, sorry about that. But the last time he was he was called for throwing, and I've not heard anything from him since then. So we are what Sportsmax is showing right now is the Women Premier League final, and so that's what is on the thing. Willow is having technical difficulties. Maybe the match has just not yet started. I'm checking other sources, and I'm just not seeing any cricket any at all. I don't know what is happening here. No cricket any at all. You know, so here's something coming from CPL that they are experiencing some technical difficulties. And we'll see images as soon as it is resolved. So CPL is saying that they're experiencing some technical difficulties, and we'll see images as soon as it is resolved. Yes, Mikel. So I just said that they are experiencing technical difficulties. It's delayed. Yes, also yes. Mr. Casanova is saying Shepherd is injured, sadly. Yes, so yes, so most TVs would have been showing those. I should have checked with the update, because generally I want to come when the match is just about to start. That's why I always try to come on 5 minutes before the match starts, because I guess the match already started. It's just a matter that we are not seeing it, because what I'm seeing here is that the match is live, but I have nothing at all coming through. Nothing at all coming through. Let me try something else here. Just bear with me a minute. Let me try it, because I know the people in Guyana definitely want to know the score. Also, the St. Lucia fans. This is a epic match, the Guyana match always bring out a lot of passions. I can't wait for the derby, the big derby between the Warriors and the Knight Riders. That match is the match that probably those matches are usually the biggest match of the tournament, and I know that I know that the organizers would definitely want those two teams to clash in the final. They don't want those teams to play 4 times. So nothing is coming out. I don't understand. There's just nothing at all coming. Nothing from nowhere. So it's very disconcerting. So the match has not yet started. Yes, Mr. Casanova, I've checked everything. Ian Cornard not is saying you don't have such issues. All is well on your side. No, it as I said, CPL has released an issue that there are some technical difficulties. What I'm seeing though is that the match is live. So if that communication is correct, it means therefore that the match already started. Mr. Casanova said that I was watching Australia versus Scotland T20. I never watched that match today. It was a Saturday. I had some chores to do on the road, and I was also watching the US Open. I watched England Ireland football match. I watched the US Open, and I had some chores on the road to do. I never watched the Australian match. But what I know though, that Fraser McGurk, I've been saying to Bobby Brown that that Shamar Joseph can bat better than McGurk, the Australian T20 opener, because all he's doing is swinging from his hip. And I think anybody can do that. I think you can do that. I think I can do that. I just think anybody can really swing from their hip. Barat D saying, make sure that you have good internet connection. Okay. Barat D, Cabron Wireless have assured me, because you know that for a long while after the hurricane, I did not have any internet connection. Although I was streaming like from two different phones and creating hotspot and so on. But since this week, Cabron Wireless have come and they have installed their fiber cable network and have told me that I have never have internet connection so good. That's what Cabron Wireless have assured me, that I've never had internet connection so good. Envoy from South Africa, welcome here, man. Welcome, welcome. Let us talk about last night match. That guy Tom, what's his name? Clarkson from New Zealand. You remember when he ran the single off the no ball, off the wide, and Ryan John was run out? Don't you think that Clarkson should not have gone for that single, because Ryan John was the one who was getting the ball away? Ryan John was the one that was getting the ball away, and Clarkson wasn't getting the ball away. So I don't know why why. I don't know why he take that single. He should have stayed there where he is. Probably that was the difference in the match, you know. Clarkson running out Ryan John. He should have just stayed and allowed Ryan John to face that last ball, and which they did not get a run off. And probably that ball would have hit for 6. But then I don't know. I don't know. Said Mr. Casanova saying, I wasn't even watching England versus Sri Lanka this morning. Yeah, no, I wasn't watching England versus Sri Lanka because there was something like 100 and odd for 5, and I'm saying that this is another easy England win. And I'm surprised to know that at the close of the day's play, they are 211 for 5. That guy, what name? Kamindo what? That guy that bat at number 7, who's averaging something like probably 50 or 80 or something like that in cricket. Soon tell you his name. Kamindu Mendes. He bats at number 7. He's on 54 not out from 70 deliveries. He has played 5 test matches and has scored over 631 runs, averaging 78.87. 3 centuries, 3 half centuries. You know, and he could be one of those real find in the making for Sri Lanka. So I look forward to that match. Hopefully Sri Lanka can put up a good fight. You know, 7:15 and still waiting here now. I don't know what's going on. I can tell you though that the Amazon Warriors have choose to field. Ian Corner did say, you see how gracious TK are? We decided to end the Falcons' dry run in the interest of the CPL. Oh, it's a long time I haven't heard from Ian Cornard. And he came back with a very, very nice one. You got it. That's a nice one. That's a very nice one. So, because I recall now, in that match, I was saying that the Falcons, being the new boys, are being bullied. They are being grubbed. They are being ragged by the senior boys. But you are saying that the Trinbago Knight Riders are protectors, you know. Kurt Baker said game get delayed. I think. Okay. Yes, Mendes is his name, man. He's a real find. Stephen Roach. How you doing, Stephen Roach, my friend? Let's see here now. I guess this will be something controversial again. Sri Lanka are much better than the West Indies, particularly their batters. So Stephen Roach is of the opinion that Sri Lanka is much better than the West Indies. The last series that we played against them in 2021, that series in which Salazar was it. I think Warrican got 13 wickets and so. Who won that series, Stephen Roach? Can you remind me, please? I'm asking you, Stephen Roach, to please remind me who won that series. Yeah, Mendes is definitely a star for Sri Lanka. I think I missed a comment from Envoy, the South African Envoy 0.5 odd point. To all those who didn't vote for Duplessis, I am disappointed in you. But Envoy, you should not be disappointed in persons for expressing their own opinions. It's their own opinion, man. And so one of the things that we always strive for here is that we may not agree, but we respect each other's opinion. Even like a lot of the things that since of late, a lot of the things that Stephen Roach is saying, I don't necessarily agree with Stephen Roach, but I respect his opinion and I welcome them. You know, and for those of you in Jamaica and the scores at Clarendon College 2-0. They are in the second half of that match. So Clarendon College leading Dembe High School by 2-0. For those of you in Jamaica and want to know the score in that match. And also in Jamaica today, Senior Cup actions took place in Jamaica today. The 50 over tournament. A number of matches played all across Jamaica today. I don't have a fixtures day. You know, in time past, the JCA used to send out fixtures to media houses and media entities. I don't know. I never saw one this year. I can't recall seeing one this year. So I cannot tell you who are the teams that are playing. But I think that Blackwood and Bonner are playing for St. Thomas. St. Thomas has a very, very strong team over there. I was even watching England versus Sri Lanka this morning. Okay, I was not even. I was. Oh, you were even watching it. I think I. So, Envoy saying that, but watching a bit of CPL. But I got to say, Kaleem Alain from Barbados looks so good. Okay, thank you. A number of persons are saying that he is. Sherwin, we're glad to hear you said that, Envoy. Sherwin is saying that you see it. Somebody, I'm seeing some, yes, I'm getting some images now. Some images are coming up. No, man. This is a match from last night. That is the same match that Ian Cornard is talking about. So they are showing some replay of that match. What should I do? Should I end the broadcast and come back when the match is ready? Probably I should end the broadcast and come back when the match is ready. Let me take some of your comments. We can keep the talk going. Jan Maxam, much needed. Rough up poor Falcons. Hello, Tony. Good to have you here, man. Nice that you can join the chat. Tony strongly believe that West Indies should not have three separate teams, but one team should be playing all three format. But if one team is playing all three format, which one of the team would you use to play? The T20 team or the test team? You know, that's an interesting thing. I don't agree with Tony's opinion, but I respect his opinion. That's his view, you know, and you have to respect each other's. And that boy Joel Andrew, who the hell is that boy? He's so good. He's the next big thing. Trust me. Well. His mother said it 3 years ago. You know, his mother saying it. I am not seeing the cricket. Well, there are some technical difficulties. CPL has reported that there are some technical difficulties. Let me just check, see if there's any further report coming from them. No, there's no further report coming from CPL. So they have reported some technical difficulties, but no further report coming from CPL. Wonder ESPN. Wonder what ESPN has somebody at the ground or what. Let me check to see what ESPN is saying. We are still waiting. Live picks. We are still waiting. I guess they leave out the on. We are still waiting on live pictures, and have unfortunately not been able to provide any coverage as yet. So that's the situation there, Stephen Roach. We are referring about how they have performed in England. Okay. You're saying that Sri Lanka performed much better than the West Indies in England. You see, you, Stephen Roach, because you cannot answer the question, when was the last time that Sri Lanka and West Indies play, who won the series, So you draw a next card. I draw another card, because you know me sit you down with that question, I sat you down and you draw another card, but a good comeback you make. Very good comeback. It was a good comeback you made. Honestly, Stephen Roach, that's a big comeback. Big comeback. Yes, so Ian, yes. So, Ian, yes, I just checked them and they, yes. Colin Goodrich, Mr. Brown, game delay because of some technical issues. Yes, well, that is slow sports news, Colin Goodrich. I think when did he say that? 6:22, 7:22. So he just said that. That's slow sport news, Colin Goodrich. Just jobbing, my friend. Just jobbing. We reported that a long time ago, though. If and when Brandon King comes back for the Falcons, it will be a far better team with the bat. Yes, that's definitely true. They'll be far better. Still a jewel in the rough. Yes, Preacher Cardis, I'm giving him 2 years. In the next 2 years, if he continues his progression, and there's something that impressed me about Joel. Apart from the fact that he seems to be always training, when he came back from the World Cup, he came off the plane and went right to his school to play a cricket match. And he made 100 in that match too. So he came off the plane and, a young man coming back from South Africa, coming from the World Cup. That's really good of him, to come off the plane and instead of even go home and celebrate or anything, he went right to his school to play in that school match and made a century. You remember that shot that almost killed my good friend Taylor? Yeah, that hit back very hard past him. Listen, Joel just looks like he has it. He has the X factor. Yes. Jamor Smalls is saying, good night, sir. How the cricket going? We are not getting any feed, and I am going to take a break. I'm going to take a break because I'm sure you want me here for the entire innings. So as soon as the match starts, I will rejoin you. As soon as they come. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to see you in a little bit. Take care until then. Have a good one.